Hello, fellow heirs. Welcome to my channel and podcast. Today, I'm going to talk about spiritual gifts and what ministries that you may plug into. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to go into every ministry out there or through every gift and mention every ministry that you can plug in, because some of them are so versatile that you can plug into a lot of different ministries and operate in that gift to some degree. So I'm just going to mention a few because I would be here all day and all night if I didn't. Also in this video, I wanted to mention there are some other gifts that I haven't mentioned in 1 Corinthians 12. And if I have time in this video, I'm just going to briefly go through those. I need to study up on those more, but I'm just going to briefly mention those and what they are. And then I'm going to end the video. If I don't get to that in this video, I will make another one, but it'll be probably very brief. But in this video, like I said, we're going to look at the gifts that I have already talked about and just go through some of the different ministries that you can plug into with those varying gifts. For instance, the gift of service, I think that's the first one that I mentioned that I did a video on. And in the gift of service, you can plug into benevolence, caring, or clerical, communication, hospitality, service-oriented type ministries, staff support, and worship. And so there are a number of different ministries you can plug into. And of course, up under each one of those, of course, they have their own categories. For the gift of prophecy, it's very easy to see where speaking would be an area where the gift of prophecy can be utilized greatly, or outreach. But actually, to me, and this is just my opinion, the gift of prophecy can be used in all kind of different areas in ministries. And at my church, they would plug someone with the gift of prophecy in just about any one of our ministries. Even in preschool, student ministry, college and career, singles ministry. I'm just looking at our website, the prayer ministry, evangelism, special events ministry. And I think it's because with the gift of prophecy, of course, God is allowing your spirit to see what is ahead. And so for any ministry, I think someone that has that gift would be able to be a great benefit to that ministry, will be able to go in there and use that gift as an asset for any ministry, really. But I'm just doing my research, and I only just see, two in other areas, but really the gift of prophecy, I think, can be utilized anywhere. So let's look at the gift of exhortation. Looking at the gift of exhortation, you can plug in the benevolence ministry, the caring ministry, counseling, of course, shepherding, speaking, staffing, staff support, teaching, and worship. And again, to me, exhortation is another one of those gifts that can be used in a lot of different ministries, because it's actually, to me, is where you are encouraging others. And for me, any and all ministries can benefit from a person with the gift of exhortation, because you go through hard times and hard situations and times where you're struggling and you have challenging challenges, a lot of challenges. And so a person of exhortation would be very, very, very beneficial, I think, in any ministry. But that's just me. You guys let me know what you think. Okay, for the gift of giving, you can plug in also in the benevolence and caring ministry, as well as worship. I also see someone with the gift of giving also come alongside missionaries and, to be there to support them or help build up the funds for that particular ministry or that particular missionary, excuse me. So I can also see a person with that gift that would be very useful in a missionary capacity. I could see that gift just operating so brilliantly. So let's take a look at the gift of mercy. And of course, what reigns supreme to me on the gift of mercy is the benevolent and caring ministry. And that also can be up under hospitality. I can see someone being great in the hospitality ministry or as a greeter at your church. Someone that would probably be very good in outreach. I could see them working brilliantly in that ministry as well. Then when you look at teaching, of course, teaching, so that person could teach, and depending on what God has placed on your heart, you could teach in a variety of areas, from babies all the way up, and everything in between, as long as it's glorifying God, right? I could see a teacher being a speaker. I have a list, and I'm just looking at this list. It says worship, and that's very unique for me. I don't quite understand that. I know that everyone worship, all of us Christians, we should be worshiping our God because he is worthy of it, right? But as far as the worship ministry itself, I don't quite see the correlation of how that would go, but I see worship on here, and I don't think, and there's no explanation for that. So I find that very interesting. If you can tie that together, worship and teaching together, please put it in the description area below, because I would like to, put that together in my mind. It's just boggling me there. But yes, teaching, that it spans over just about every age group that there is, and because you can teach all kind of things. So even at my church, we have a ESL program, English as a second language. So, you might plug into something like that if you have that at your church or somewhere in your community. And last but not least, organization. Organization, you can use that gift anywhere to me. Anywhere. God is a God of order. So in any ministry and every ministry, you do need order. And so a person with organization can plug in, I think, and assist in any area of ministry. And I am at 9 minutes and 32 seconds. So I'm going to have to make another video about the gifts in 1 Corinthians 1 verse chapter 12. I'm sorry. So thank you for listening, and this is going to be continued on the next video. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye.